how do you want to do? So we got a bunch of superstitions, and some of them are downright hilarious. Some of them are very sentimental.
Give me a couple of hilarious ones and a couple of
Okay.
sentimental
All
ones.
right. All right. Let's go through the list first, and then we can talk about ours.
Um,
This one came in today, and I think it's my favorite actually. So we'll start there. This is from John. John says, "I haven't drank a Bud Light during a game since 2017. I switched from Bud Light to Michelob Ultra at halftime of the Iowa game that year. Then I switched back to Mick Ultra to Bud Light at halftime of the Ohio State game. Figured it out the next morning. Haven't touched a Bud Light during a game since." I love that one. There's a lot of people that need to be in their seats by particular times. Let's see. This person, where was the one? This one, I know who this one's from. It's from Karen. She says, "My dog needs to chew up a plush toy of the opposing team's mascot before every game." Peanut M&Ms. As a kid, my Uncle Bill always brought them to tailgates and one of us had to rip the top open in a perfect pour spout. The fun part of that tradition has spread to our friends and college roommates. Anyone who has ever attended a Bradley tailgate with us now swears by peanut M&Ms. This one is fascinating to me. I will wear Penn State paraphernalia before kickoff, but take it off during the game. In the past, it seems like every time I wear something Penn State during a game, we lose the game. I love that one. There's a good one about these some blue band people and a bracelet that they've had since 2016 that they wear. Yeah, there were a lot of really good ones in here, so I appreciate everyone that has chipped in. So
do you have superstitions or routines?
This is what is a good question, and I think it's, can a routine be a superstition? Because back in college, so this all started. My current game day superstition, which was a part of our wedding, was I would walk a specific route from my apartment to McClanahan's, and then buy a Arnold Palmer, a bacon and egg, no cheese on an English muffin, and then I would also get a case of Red Bull, and we would walk up to the stadium a specific way and either go to a tailgate real quick or go to gate A for the game.
Okay.
Now we stopped drinking.
Wait, a 6-pack of Red Bull? Did you say?
4-pack.
4-pack.
Okay. 4-pack. We stopped drinking the Red Bull because it made us feel like crap. It's kind of hard to get to McClanahan's. So we adapted that one. And so the first thing that goes down on the grill every game day morning, like I have to have bacon. That's important. But the first thing I consume on a Saturday football morning is an Arnold Palmer. That has now been adopted, though, from McClanahan's to primarily the Sheets across the bridge from my mom's house.
Okay.
There's also a Sheets down here in Frederick that I can get them from. There are other Sheets that I've tried to get them from and we lose, so we can't get them there. Okay. And there's somebody that talks about Middleswarth chips in here that talked a similar kind of vibe, and I was like, this person gets me. They get me. Have also figured out there's these packets that I have of Arnold Palmer mix if we're flying to a game and can't rest assured can't get one. Okay. So can't go to Target during a game day. We always lose when we go to a Target on game days. That one goes back to a boot incident. That's a long story for another day. There's my belt I wear. I recently purchased a belt a few years ago that I've started to wear. That's more maybe routine than superstition. Those would be the main ones for the most part. I think I got all of them. And then of course, except for you don't get you're not on the happy game day list. It's not because I don't love you, but there are a few people that get text messages at midnight every game day. And there's the happy game day tweet. Maybe we'll add you to the list this year, Steve.
It was cooler here where I'm recording, but it got cold really quick.
Yeah.
I used to go on the tailgate. We would play Bon Jovi, Runaway, like going into the parking lot. Like,
love this.
Too loud that it should be for 6 o'clock in the morning with the windows open at no matter what time of the year it was for. Yeah. We did that for for long enough time to shape Russ's daughters to know that to expect that music when they pull into the driveway themselves. And I haven't done that in a while. I don't know that I have even a routine. My routine is providing the tailgate. I mean, realistically, my routine is leave me alone, let me load my truck. Leave me alone, let me unload my truck. Like that's my little point of Zen. My point of, even though there's no competition to set things up, let me get there, set it up for you. You guys come enjoy, do that stuff. We'll break it down. I know how it goes back in. I don't need your help. Love you for asking. Don't need it though. Carry it close to the truck. I'll put it in. So it might be that, right? Like it might be that. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. I just want to do this thing that I can kind of control because I know nothing that I do affects what happens there. And
you never know.
And the tradition thing that I respect most, and he probably didn't submit because he's been busy, is Russ. He did, right? Like that's great. Like that's, I love watching other people respond to Russ's hat.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy that too.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Russ, dear friend of the podcast, he wears the opposing team's hat. Was there an origin story there?
I don't know.
Okay. Just really to be a good guy. We'll go with that. Maybe.
Welcome people to town. Yeah. Gesture of goodwill up until kickoff.
And then, he takes it off. And then, but he's gotten berated a couple times, hasn't he?
Some guy from Iowa 2 or 3 seasons ago was like really mad. That was when they came back to town after the people were talking about the players quitting and the timeouts and whatever else. Yeah, that guy was pretty upset for 6 o'clock in the morning.
There is a game day playlist that we listen to also on the drive that is specifically tuned to be about the time from Altoona to State College.
There you
go. But I do agree. There is something about Chris Holmes and I host our tailgate for the most part, and there's something like zen about being at the tailgate, setting up the tailgate. The other one that a lot of people judge me for, I only have 1 beer before the game. That's it. No, not very rarely do I have a beer inside the stadium, unless I feel very confident. And it's got to be certain beers too. Usually prefer a Yingling. But I just the like being there, being relaxed, like that's my element, that's my space. The zenness of hosting a tailgate is important. I respect that.
And maybe the other routine, you mentioned the beer. The other routine that's probably good for other people that applies to me is that I should not be the one mixing your Bloody Mary. Because
a little strong.
Yeah. And I have not learned that that's not the way it's done.
We know.
Just end up as a team. That's why.
We know.
So yeah.
You know what you have added? Not necessarily superstition. I think this is more, and maybe we can do like, well, what's in our tailgate box? But the Samsel McDade tailgate has the Half Moon tailgate, if you will, has influence on us to get is shut the box. That is also kind of,
there we go.
Yeah,
that makes my heart grow warm.
Yeah, that's been a good addition to tailgates.
And we know that the Andrew Sturz family has added it to their collection from the hockey folks who showed up too. So if we can be little Pied Pipers of that, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's a good game. They have a little Penn State one out there. Okay. Well, thank you to everybody that submitted. We'll put these up on the website this week. This one person talked about beer drinking during the season should be from the same type of container. If you start drinking beer from cans, you must drink it from cans for the entire season when watching at home. And all you can drink during the game cannot be thrown out until it's over when watching at home. I love all of these. I think I know who submitted that one actually. We both know who that one was. Because it goes on to talk about cups, and she's very particular about her blue cups. So I thought that was good. I appreciate it.
Thanks for responding. That's wonderful, people.
Okay.